Usually when I'm getting ready to teach class, I feel like I know exactly what I want to do and I know exactly what I want to talk about. And I got to the end of the day and I'm like, oh my God, everything, just everything. And it reminded me of, honestly, the week before we all went into lockdown, I was talking to another one of the yoga teachers who has been teaching with us. And I was like, what's going on? And she was just like, everything. It's like, hey, at least we've got some consistency, right? Like, then now it's still everything. But we're going to bring ourselves lying on our mats tonight, soles of our feet together, knees out to the side, lying on your back, closing your eyes if it feels right, maybe reaching your arms overhead and grabbing opposite elbows if that feels good. I felt like I hit the end of my school day today, and it was just everything. And I didn't know if I was supposed to feel good about the fact that the end of our school year is coming up or sad that it was. And I didn't know if I was supposed to feel guilty for not wanting to do schoolwork, but also guilty for not wanting to not do schoolwork. And it was everything. Maybe this is your moment right now where you realize how much everything you're feeling. And in this shape where you're just lying completely on your back, the whole of your spine melting down into the ground, letting the weight of your knees fall out to the side. Let yourself take a really deep breath in. Exhale it out. Maybe you're not able to let go of everything right now. Maybe you still feel like you're feeling all of the things. Those thoughts may be coming in and rushing over you in wave after wave of so much. And it's possible that not all of those things line up or match. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Open your jaw, sigh it out. Take a breath in through your nose again, this time gently guiding your knees back to center and pulling your legs in towards your chest to give yourself a hug. Let your exhale compress your thighs tighter into your torso. Take a deep breath in, tuck your forehead up to your knees. Exhale, lie all the way back down. Inhale, pull your head up to your knees. Exhale, let your head come back down. Reach your arms all the way up overhead. Kick your legs out in front of you. Take a really big stretch, making your body as long as possible. Maybe you wiggle your wrists or your ankles, those little movements that you make when you first wake up. And you don't have to feel so many things just yet. Let's go back to that point and then exhale, pull your knees all the way into your chest. Breathe it out. Take a breath in as your arms come out to the sides. See what it's like to walk your fingertips as far as you can, both to the right and the left. Maybe you find a little stretch up the inside of your bicep, maybe reaching all the way to your fingers. And then exhale, drop your knees over to the right. Let your gaze go to the left. Inhale, bring your knees back to center. And exhale, drop them over to the left. Your gaze goes to the right. Inhale, back to center. Give yourself a hug. Tuck your knees to your chest, to your forehead. And then exhale, bring the sole of your left foot onto the ground as your head comes back down. Cross your right foot over your left knee. You'll find this figure four shape in your legs. And first, bring your right hand to your right knee. Start to give yourself a little bit of pressure there. You'll feel it opening your hip. And if you're still looking for more, you can reach your hands through that little gap, reaching for your left leg, your left thigh. And starting to pull both legs in towards your chest. You'll find a much deeper opening up the outside of your hip. Good, take one more breath here. Exhale and let your left leg go out long on the mat. You'll cross your right leg over your body as you take a spinal twist again. Your arms go out to the sides. Take one more breath in. And on your exhale, keep rolling towards the left. You'll land on your stomach. You might even land off your mat. But you're going to slide that right knee away from you. You might sleep in this kind of shape with that right knee hitched up towards your side. You'll find an opening, a deep stretch on the inside of your right thigh, almost close to your groin. Good. Take one more breath here. And then exhale, roll all the way back onto your back. Pull both knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. And then plant the sole of your right foot on the floor. Your left ankle comes to your right knee. And we'll find that figure four shape on the other side. Good. Keep pushing that knee away from the body. Maybe you pull the other knee in towards your chest. You give both legs a little hug. You look for that nice, deep opening stretch. Start to slide that right leg back out in front of you on the ground, arms to a T as your left leg crosses over for the spinal twist. And then roll yourself right to your stomach, continuing out, opening with that left hip. Now maybe you're a little bit okay with the idea of not being totally on the right leg. Instead, noticing what it feels like to open your hip from the other direction. Take one more breath here. Then come on to your back again. Pull both knees on your chest. Gently rock and roll all the way up to seated. Cross your legs, reach your arms all the way up overhead. And exhale, bring your hands to the mat in front of you. Come over your knees to a tabletop position. Start start to move through our spine. So inhale, dump your belly low, broaden your collarbones up. Exhale, arch your back all the way in. Inhale, belly low, collarbones up. Exhale, arch your back. Take a few more breaths like this, moving through your own spine with your own movement. Notice the range flow. Good, and then bring your big toes to touch, bring your knees out to the edge of your mat, and start to sink your hips all the way back. It's a really wide knee child's pose. And for now, we're not going to lower our torso all the way down, so we're going to keep ourselves propped up on our hands, using that pressure to push backwards towards our feet, starting to lower our hips even closer to our heels. Working on deepening that sensation. Good. Take one more breath in here. Exhale, walk your hands all the way out, drop your head down for a child's pose just because it feels good and you can. And start to inhale, bring yourself back up to your tabletop shape, knees underneath your hips. Tuck your toes, lift your knees. Hips go up and back to downward facing dog with our upside down V shape. You might pedal out your feet here, getting rid of any pops or cracks or movements. Any of those fidgets that got stuck in your body during the day when you were too busy thinking everything to feel anything. And start to walk your feet nice and slowly all the way up to your hands. Inhale, push your hands to your shins, just the side of your head out close to the front of the mat. Nice flat back here. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, stand all the way up, push your fingertips up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, push your hands to your shins, crown of the head reaches out. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to a high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, drop your knees, your chest lowers between your hands, scooping yourself all the way through the little baby cobra. Keep your ribs pressed into the mat. Maybe your hands look like this a little bit. But your chest pulled away from the ground. Good. Exhale, send your hips back to the child's pose. Inhale, rise up to pick this up. Exhale, find your down dog. We'll take 3 deep breaths. Working on anchoring our heels in the direction of the mat, straightening out the back of the hamstrings. Dropping the head low. And breathing. Here's one of those mandatory knee lifts. With your next breath, hop, skip, or jump back up to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, hamstring. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, plant your hands, step back. Right away, we're going to lower chaturanga, give me push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog, thighs scoop off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog, step back. continue on back here.
This is how we were, how we used to be.
Bottom of your third breath, comfortable jump up to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, both arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Step your feet to the edges of your mat here. Really wide down dog shape. And then inhale, lift up onto your toes. Exhale, drop your heels over to the right. You'll find a stretch up the whole left side of your body from your armpit to your hip. Keep looking underneath that left armpit. Inhale, lift back to your toes. Exhale, drop your heels to the left. You'll feel the same shift on the right side. Inhale, lift your toes. Exhale, hop, step, or jump up to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, hold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, we're going to go to chair, sinking the hips, lifting the arms and the heart, sitting low. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, take your vinyasa or go right to down dog. So chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Or meeting right to down dog. Now we're going to practice feels like that. In this down dog, we're going to inhale our right leg up into the air. And then open up the hip, tilting both hips towards the right side of the mat. Maybe bending that top knee, but really getting that top hip joint. Take some slow circles with that right knee. So on maybe one leg or the other, maybe right in your knee, whatever feels good in that part of the body. And then making a circle in the other direction. Good. Inhale to step that right foot up between your hands. Spin your left heel onto the mat, both arms come up, warrior one. Exhale, bring both hands down to frame your front foot. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift that left leg all the way up. This time we'll tilt our hips towards the left side, over your hip, maybe bending your knee. Making circles if it feels good. Finding stillness if it just doesn't. And then going in the other direction. Use your inhale to step your left foot up between your hands, spin your right heel down, both arms come up, warrior one. Exhale, hands come down, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. Bottom of your third breath. Hop, step, or jump up the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, hold. Inhale, chair. Hip sink, arms up. Exhale, stand all the way up in your hands to your heart. Inhale for chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up in the air. And then step it all the way through between your hands. Your next breath in scoops both arms up overhead to that warrior one again. Exhale, bring both hands down. Step back to your high plank, lower chaturanga with your exhale. Inhale as your up dog. Exhale as your down dog. Inhale, step that left foot up in the air to open the hips. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, both hands reach up, warrior one. Exhale, hands come down. Take your vinyasa to down dog. Take 3 more breaths here. Notice how the shape has changed. Maybe you have a little bit more space in your body. Maybe your dog's trying to kick his way into the fun. But whatever you're feeling, see if now that you've gotten the feel of your body, you can bring your attention back onto your breath. Follow your inhales and your exhales. And the bottom of your next exhale, hop step and go up the top of your mat. Inhale to lengthen out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, stand tall. Step your feet out to the edge of your mat. Your shoulders point slightly out, your heels slightly in. Inhale, reach both arms all the way up. Exhale, take a forward fold. See if you can bring your right hand to your left ankle. And reach that left arm up in the air. Maybe that left hand starts straight behind your back, but notice what your body's asking for this movement. Use your exhale to gently bring that left hand back down and reach it to the right foot. And inhale, peel the right arm up. Maybe the hand comes to your back. Maybe it doesn't. Exhale, bring both hands down to the ground gently. On your inhale, press your hands into your shins. Just the crown of your head out here. And then exhale, sink your hips all the way low between your heels from the last level of squat. Maybe you take some wiggles here you're comfortable. And find a nice little seat. Your hands might come to your triceps pushing into your knees, working them further away from the body. One more breath here. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, sink down into your squat. This paragraph this time. And then you'll inhale, stand all the way up again. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, squat down. Take a breath in to stand. Exhale, fold. And then grab opposite elbows right here. Let everything sway back and forth just for a moment. And notice if you can give yourself the sensation of letting your spine move while your hip points stay solid.
You made a mystery out of love. Breathe into
And
life.
gently exhale, bringing your hands down from that. Step all the way back to a high plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale your up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step your right foot up between your hands. Drop your left knee and untuck your left toe. And inhale, reach both arms up. Sink nice and low into your little lunge here. Bring your gaze up towards your thumbs. Bring your tailbone under, drawing your navel to your spine.
Come like a fire, burning like the rising sun. I never thought I'd find you, but here you are, flowing like a
Okay,
river,
take one more breath.
washing over my soul.
Exhale, bring both hands down to your front foot. Heel toe your right foot to the edge of your mat, bringing your right hand to the inside of your leg. Lizard pose. And then tucking your back toe and
Where
lifting your
did you
back
come
knee.
from? I
This might
never
feel a
knew
good
that
place here today. It might feel better to have the knee down. It might feel really good to come to your forearms. See if you can focus on one sensation that you can lean into and acknowledge completely.
Burning like the rising sun. I never thought I'd find you, but here you are, flowing like a river,
Inhale, come back up onto your
washing
hands.
all over my
Exhale,
soul.
step back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, right knee drops, right toes and up, low lunge, both arms up.
Thank you for loving me. Thank you for loving me. No, I don't deserve it.
Exhale, bring both hands down to frame your foot, heel toe your left foot to the edge of your mat. Bring your left arm on the inside and find that lizard again. Maybe you'll tuck and lift that right leg. Maybe you'll lower your forearms. And take one more breath here. If you're on your forearms, inhale up to your hands. And then exhale, step back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take an inhale here. Exhale, drop your knees out as far as you can get them, sink back to that lively child's pose. Noticing if maybe you have a little bit more space there than you did at first. Your butt can sink a little lower, your heart can sink a little further. Inhale up to your hands and then to your down dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up all the way high. Exhale, step it forward between your hands. Inhale, windmill your arms up and up, warrior step. Two straight arms, strong bent right leg. Notice if you're caving towards the big toe of your left foot, and try pushing some weight through the blade edge, the pinky toe side of your left foot. You'll feel a little something extra in that left hip. Inhale, bring your left hand to your left leg, reach your right arm up, peaceful warrior. And on your exhale, we're going to straighten that right leg, sweep it down to a triangle pose. The right arm down. Inhale, come back up, peaceful warrior. Exhale to triangle. We're going to take that one more time, kind of like a wave. Inhale into peaceful. Exhale to triangle. Inhale to peaceful and we'll hold for 2 breaths. Exhale for triangle and hold for 2 breaths. Maybe as you settle into this triangle shape, you notice there's a little extra space there with that first time that your hips are a little more forgiving.
Yeah, we could have took a cruise, put you down for a second, now you in the news. Girl, you wasn't hacking, posted your own news in my eyes.
Good. Inhale, come back up to warrior 2. And then exhale, bring your right forearm to your right quad. Your left arm keeps up over top. Use that right arm to start edging that right knee out. Maybe the hand comes down towards the ground and you use the forearm, the bicep to move the leg away. Good. Inhale, bring both hands down to frame the front foot. Breathe out as you settle back into this little lunge shape. And then inhale, peel the right arm up for a twist. Exhale, bring the right hand down, step back, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward between your hands. Open all the way up, warrior 2.
To the top. You cannot chase this ghost away. And this too shall
Keep
pass.
pushing through the edge of that right foot is
It won't
coming.
always be the same. And every single scar that you claim is a stone in the path to this place. And every single
Take those wave motions again just to loosen up our left hip. So inhale, you kiss forward. Exhale to triangle. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, peaceful, hold for 2. Exhale, triangle, hold for 2.
And your secret is not safe with me. You can spin through the night with your powder mind, but don't cover up your scars for me. And every single choice that you make.
Inhale into your warrior 2.
Path to this place.
Exhale, left forearm comes onto the quad, the right arm up overhead, extended side angle. Maybe bringing that left hand down towards the right to a good hip. So continuing to use the arm to open up that left hip. You can.
Don't be afraid.
One more breath in. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Inhale to lift up.
It's okay, it's alright. Someday we will be fine. Staring down the long night, waiting for the sunrise. It's alright, it's okay. I've been there.
Next exhale, bring that left hand down, step you back to a high plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in, lift your toes.
Don't be afraid.
Exhale, posture jump your feet to the outsides of your hands. You'll land in a low squat. And bring your hands back to your heart. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press your hands to your shins, lengthen out. Exhale, step your left foot to the back of the mat. Drop your back knee, untuck your left toes, reach your arms up for that low lunge.
In the shell, the water's fine. Don't wanna leave.
Exhale, bring both hands down.
If it's not
Bring your
now,
front foot.
give
We're
it
gonna
time.
push up into warrior three. Come into that capital T shape with the body. Hands to the
Thoughts
heart.
and prayers are not enough. Final scars that make us tough. And wood build shit. Say
Inhale, pull your left knee up into your chest. Catch it with your hand. And then press your left foot into your right leg for two toes. Hands come to your heart.
Lay with me, darling, let's sing beneath another sky. Where every story we
Now work on your forcing your left knee out, using only the muscles up your inner thigh. And then inhale, pull that knee back up and into the chest. Exhale, step it all the way to the back of your mat. Windmill your arms, open your arms. We'll inhale to peaceful warrior. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, rise all the way up, reaching both arms up overhead, turning our right toes to the side of the mat. And then exhaling to sink our hips down towards our left heel for Sandasana, flexing our right foot. Hands to the heart. One more breath. See if you can keep your whole left foot on the floor and lift your hips up just a half an inch. Exhale, sink back down. Inhale, stand all the way back up to star pose, arms reach up high. Exhale, take a forward fold. Nice wide legs, gaze between the feet. Legs, snap, hands. Whatever two appendages you have planted down. Maybe you walk your hands to the opposite side of the mat, pulling your head closer to the ground. Good, take one more breath. And then walk your hands back up to frame your right foot. Heel toe your right foot out to the edge of the mat. We're going to come back to that lizard pose. Hands are to the inside of the right foot. Maybe you'll rock the forearms. Maybe you find that there's a lot more room in your right hip than there was at first. Maybe you take a little rock back and forth. Just feeling it out.
She was a bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby.
And inhale back up to your hands. Exhale, we step the left foot to the outside of the left hand and sink the hips back down to Malasa. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, step your right foot all the way to the back of your mat. Drop the right knee, untuck the right toe, reach both arms up for a lunge.
Then you're left in the dust, unless I stuck by you. You're a sunflower. I think your love would be too much.
Inhale, bring your hands to your heart. Use your exhale to fly you all the way forward to warrior three. Coming to that capital T shape, balancing on that top leg.
You don't make it easy, no. Wish I could be there for you. Give me a reason to. Every time I'm walking out, I can hear you telling me to turn.
Inhale, pull your right knee to your chest all the way up.
Even if we got
Take hold of your right ankle to place the foot on the inside of your left leg for tree pose. Drawing that right knee off the side of the mat as firmly as you can.
You'll be left in the dust unless I stuck by you. You're the sunflower. I think your love would be too much. You'll be left in the dust.
Inhale, draw that knee all the way back and up. Hug it into your chest, moving out using your hands.
You're the sunflower.
Slowly exhale, stepping it all the way to the back of your mat. Spinning your right heel to the mat, we'll open up our arms for warrior two, breath out. Inhaling for peaceful warrior. Exhaling, triangle.
It's funny how life gets complicated.
Inhale, standing all the way up, left toes turned, facing
Funny
into the
how
mat.
life just takes.
Exhale, hips sink down all the way low for Skandasana, that right foot.
Funny how everything leads
But
to
you can't sit, thank you.
now
Try not to sit on your dog.
where I belong. Where I belong. Where I belong. When I hold you close.
Good. Use your inhale to lift your hips just a half inch. Exhale, take them back down. Inhale, sit all the way up, two straight legs, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, take your forward fold. This time, bring your peace sign edges to hold your big peace sign fingers to hold your big toes. And maybe just using your hands to grab the outside of your feet, whatever feels best, and using that to draw you deeper. With your next inhale, find a little bit more length in your spine, bringing your head closer to the ground. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. And then use your inhale to claw your hands up to frame that left foot. And heel toe it out to the edge of your mat. Play around with your shape to make it work to find a little bit more depth. Rocking back and forth if it feels good. And inhale back up to your hands. Exhale, step your right foot up to the outside of your right hand. Sink your hips down low for those squat hands to your heart. And exhale, drop your butt all the way down. It doesn't even have to be graceful. Pull your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug. Bring your soles of your feet to the floor. Stretch your legs all the way out in front of you. Sit nice and tall. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Good, take one more breath out here. See if that exhale can pull you even further into the fold. And inhale, come all the way up. Bring the sole of your right foot into your left thigh. The knee falls out to the side. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, take a forward fold. And then walk your hands towards your left side of your mat. You'll find a stretch and a lengthening from your right shoulder to your right hip. Breathe into there a little bit. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold over that leg a little more. Inhale, come up.
Eyes of white.
Exhale, switch your legs. Sole the left foot to the right thigh. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands over the right. Same little side, body twist, stretch, stay here.
Let their mind go home. Let that spirit roam. Thread it through the fur.
Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Gently inhale, come all the way up. Draw both of your knees into your chest. Bring the soles of your feet together. Draw them tight to your body. A very, very narrow diamond shape. Sit up tall. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, take a forward fold. Use your elbows to provide weight onto your thighs, helping to move the muscle away from the joint and make it a little deeper. But first, we'll make this active. Right? We'll put our full pressure into it. Reaching out to the crown of our head. Flattening through our spine.
Where we drove a country, our feet stained in the rain.
Inhale to come up. Still keeping the soles of your feet together, you'll move them another 6 or so inches away from your body. So much wider diamond shape now. Take a breath in. With your exhale, at the top of your head, start arching down towards your feet. You'll notice that your back will round. Your shoulders will cave in towards your body, and then any muscle that you're holding onto here, see if you can let go of it. And breathe a little relaxation into that space. Your arms might walk that far in front of you.
Don't you carry stones? Don't you carry stones? Don't you carry stones in your bowl of light?
Maybe you take this moment to scan through your body and you see where you're holding tension. If you're pressing into the floor with your hands. If you're trying to pull your knees towards your centers, but maybe they don't fall out as far. Maybe you give those parts a little bit more permission to be soft, to let go.
Don't you carry stones in your bowl of light? Don't
You
you
might give
carry
yourself permission
stones?
to just become this shape.
Don't you carry stones in your
You might
bowl?
let out an exhale that melts you down a little bit
Don't
further.
you carry stones? Don't you carry stones in your bowl of light? Don't you carry stones?
We notice our emotions most when we're processing them in such a high quantity that they refuse to be ignored. And so we notice unbridled joy. We notice sadness. Sometimes we feel that burning of anger and discomfort of fear. We notice that we're worn out. Because that one emotion is so very strong. Sometimes we hit points where all of those individual emotions need to be felt, and they are all screaming to be felt, but at the same time they conflict. We can't sort through and separate the happiness from the exhaustion, the joy from the fear, the relief from any of it. And so we feel everything. Gently begin to roll yourself back up. Draw your knees together. Roll over to hands and knees once more. Slide your right shin behind your hands. And start to walk that left leg out back for our pigeon pose. If this is feeling uncomfortable, you might take that figure four stretch on your back in the beginning of class. If it feels good, you might walk your hands all the way down and out so your forehead touches the ground. When we feel everything, it's really easy to be hard on ourselves, thinking that we should only have one of those feelings. We forget to be patient. Okay, we can recognize one emotion right away because it's all that we're feeling. It happens quickly. When we have to sort through and realize that you can be A plus B plus C plus everything. It's a little longer. Requires a little more work. You can gently walk your hands back in under your shoulders. Ease your body gently to a tabletop. Maybe opening that right leg out to the side to open the hip. And then sliding the left shin forward behind the hands. Maybe taking the shape on your back as your right leg extends behind you and you fold over that left leg again. Walk your hands back under your shoulders. Sit yourself over to that left hip and bring both legs around in front of you. And then lie all the way onto your back. Draw your knees to your chest. Take a gentle twist to the right. And then to the left. Pull them back to center and give yourself any other stretches or shapes that feel good to pull your practice together. And as you're ready, you'll send your feet out to the corners of your mat. Your arms will fall by your sides. And take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Take rest. Shavasana. Take a really deep breath in. And let it out. Start to wiggle through your fingers and your toes. Rolling your wrists and your ankles. Taking all those little movements that you need to start reawakening your body before you pull your knees up into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Really squeeze everything. And then rock yourself right up to seated. Hands to your knees, spine tall. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Give yourself the permission to feel everything because this world offers us everything to feel. Allow yourself that full spectrum of human emotion and own every bit of it as it comes. Together we take a deep breath in. Let it out with a sigh. And it's always the light in me sees and honors and loves all the divine light in you. We bow to each other and say namaste. Thank you guys so much for being here. You are welcome to unmute yourselves if you would like to.
Thanks, Cal.
It was so good to see all of you.
Thanks, Kelly.
Hopefully you saw part of the dog around show that he was giving you.
He's
But
very